Hey guys, so I'm going to talk about the second trip that our now friend V made to our house to rid us of the spirits that were here. Again, I don't want to say still because last time she was here she got, sent out everyone that was here, but there were people coming in still, and both of the people were ones that my son had saw this time again. I'm holding my phone. I should have propped it on something, but sorry if it's like wobbly. Anyway, so the one person Oliver had seen was someone in his room with a gray sweatshirt with the hood up. And she asked what he looked like, what his hair looked like, and he's like, I don't know, he had a hood on. And she was saying that he was a younger boy, like a teenager, who died in a car accident and was here in the house. And he had passed over, real quick within her being here. The second person that was here was the old man who was really grumpy because he didn't know where he was, didn't know what was going on or whatever. She said he died in a fire, and, but when she talked to him, she said that he did want to cross over too, so she doesn't know why he was hiding. Because even when Oliver saw him, he was hiding in the closet, so she doesn't know why he was hiding. So the kids were here this time. They got to see her do everything. She basically, went through the house, prayed, put some holy water. She had a pendulum thing with her this time, and did lit the sage and put that around too, which the kids did not like the smell of. But and then we lit candles afterwards, and literally she sat at the table with us, and I was like, oh, I have a few questions. So she's like, all right, let's go sit down. And the kids had so many questions, which was fine because she actually wanted them to be here so she could talk to them. And she was here for about 2 hours. The first time she was here was for a half hour, 40 minutes. She was here for 2 hours this time. And the kids just had question after question after question, which she didn't mind. She said it was fun, and she liked that she could talk to them. She wanted to make sure that they knew that they were safe and nothing was going to hurt any of them. And she specifically talked to Oliver about his gift that he has that he can see, the spirits, and, when he gets older, he can maybe do what she does. She was saying for now to kind of, not, I guess, leave it alone. Not, if he's going to see stuff, he can see it. Nothing's going to happen. He should write it down or draw what he sees and whatever. And, but as far as him, trying to help spirits cross over or whatever, that's an adult thing. But she was telling him how, he was so brave, and she was so proud of him because they were coming to him because they knew that he could see them, and he told me, who told V, and she got them, where they needed to be. So, he did the right thing by telling me, because then I could figure it out, and then she could come, and it all got straightened out. And she said, everything's blocked, that nothing should come back in here again. No one's coming back, which is good, because despite the fact that, they can't hurt us or whatever, anything Oliver sees, I think, is going to scare him. So I don't want him to be scared. And it was so funny too, because while she was in Oliver's room, doing her thing and, crossing him over or what, the dog kept running through and whining, and it was just weird to, I know everything she tells me, but I can't see any of it, so I just gotta believe everything she says. But then when the dog was going kind of nuts, I was like, because she said the dog can see them, so I'm wondering, it was the first thing that I saw that was I could see the dog's reaction. I'm saying 45 times. Do you guys know what I mean? Seeing the dog reacting made me more believe what was going on, I guess. She said they use the spirits collect all the energy we use throughout the day, and they use it at night. That's why we see them. That's why Oliver sees them at night. He could possibly see him in the day when he gets older and practices what he can do in that. But she said, when he gets older. I have my little like notepad here talking about, there's like questions. We were asking her if like our family members were here and stuff, and she was saying like a bunch of them were, like people who have passed away were all here. Again, we're asking her specifically about my brother who passed away right in September, and she was saying he was standing right behind me, and I'm like, oh, can you tell him, you know, we love him and we miss him? And she's like, he can hear you. He hears you all the time when you talk to him. And she said, he says he's sorry. And I said, sorry for what? And she said, for dying. Like, he was sorry about it, that he had to leave. But, and then she stopped because she's like, I don't want to make you cry. But, so that, then she was talking about, like, the kids' guardian angels and stuff like that. And it was just fun for them because they were asking her what their names were and stuff like that. And I asked her about the little girl who already crossed over, if she can see her anymore or whatever. And she said, no, we'll just assume, you know, she's good. She's with her family. She's, you know, fine. I'm trying to think of what else. She was here for so long and the kids had so many questions. I felt bad because she had mentioned that she hadn't eaten lunch yet. And it was like coming up to 3 o'clock. It was actually after 3 that she left. But what else? She went around. She made sure everyone was gone, not coming back. What else? I know I'm going to shut the camera off here and be like, oh, I forgot to say whatever. And these type of videos, I just upload them right from my phone here. I don't edit them, so. I guess that's it. What else? I didn't ask so many questions this time about the, like, specifically about the people. Last time with the little girl, I was very interested in her whole, like, story and everything. And this one, she was just like, you know, the teenage boy, the older man. Basically why they died, but that was kind of the end of it. And they both wanted to cross over. That's why they showed themselves to Oliver. I think I said that. But, yeah, so who knows? As he grows up, he might, you know, be more of someone who can see these spirits and help them or something. It was funny, too, because she was saying when she was a kid, she told her mom that she could see a little boy in her house, and that, like, people didn't believe her. And she was saying how lucky my kids were that I believed them. Because Hailey said one time, too, that she heard it was the little girl who had crossover. This was a while ago, but she had heard her say something, and she was like, yeah, that was the girl. So, like, she said that my kids are very lucky to have a mother that believes them, and I'm like, yeah. But now I'm just kind of rambling. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else because I don't want to leave it out. The kids had like so many questions, and now I'm like drawing a blank. They asked if she ever had a bad spirit, and she said yes. Just like, you know, some of them have like negative energy. I guess that's about it. I mean, the actual going around and like working on the house wasn't too long. And then she had the kids light the candles because her like guides or whatever told her like for the kids to light the candles. So I think it was good that they were here. And it was cute because she was like, gave them all hugs before she left. And she's like, oh, we're friends now if you want me to come over for tea or whatever. And it was snowing like crazy, so we went out in the snow right after she left too. So it's been a little bit since she's gone. Usually I try to record this right after so I don't forget. But I think it's this time is that there was so much information that it's kind of like foggy. But oh, the other thing was I told her about my mom's house. How the other night she had something like touch her cheek or whatever, so she was like wondering if something was in her house. And she's just like, yeah, you know, it's an old woman who's living at her, not living, obviously not living. It's an old woman who's at her house and nobody that she knows or whatever. And I told my mom and she goes, are you sure? Are you sure it's not just me she's talking about? I said, no, another old lady. But I don't know if she's going to know anything about that. And Oliver's too little to try to do anything about it. Not that he would know yet what to do with any of that, but I guess it's just going to be left alone. But yeah, it's getting dark, So I watched this video before it was super dark. But, not that it really matters. My lights are on. I don't know. They all went into the light. They're not coming back. Except, like, our family, like, my brother and stuff can come back and see us when he wants to. I don't know. Actually, that was one of Oliver's questions, was that if he can see my brother when he, like, visits. And he said that's up to him. Like, it's up to him if he shows himself to him, but then it's also up to Oliver if he's open to it, to seeing him, I guess. So if that ever happens, I'll let you guys know. That would be kind of cool. So anyway, I guess that is the end of the video. Hopefully the end of my updates, because like I said in the last video, this should be the end of it. Shouldn't happen again. And do like double, triple check this time to make sure like it didn't happen again. I guess that's it. Let me know when I ask you guys in the videos, and in my other video I said, you know, y'all probably think I'm crazy, and I really enjoy everybody's comments that say, we don't think you're crazy, and why, and like, not why, but like a lot of people tell me your stories too. So if you have any stories like having to do with, you know, spirits or your houses being weird or whatever, let me know in the comments below, because it's really interesting for me to read them and kind of talk to people that I have something in common with and don't think I'm all by myself in all this with this like weird stuff going on. So I'm going to get off of here. You want to come say hi? No? Yeah? There's Kassidy next to me. Come here, babe. Say hello. Hello and goodbye. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.